15th of May, end of the day. All right, so we've got with volatility that increased as we move forward in time. We had our first low here right around the open, and then we had this. This is going to be the piece, or the truce level. Excuse me, the truce level here. I'm gonna go look at my other. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like 405-ish. We're gonna say we're gonna assign this as truce, as the truce card. The truce card here at the beginning of the day. Hermes, don't start barking now. Yeah, he's gonna start barking. Sorry, guys. So the truce card at the end of the day, I'm just gonna, or truce card at the beginning of the day, excuse me, marked an opportunity. Huh. We're gonna go with that as the truce, because this was increasing volatility, right? So it wasn't exact lined up, but the sequence of events, remember guys, the sequence of events is always what you go by, especially during retrograde. All right, so we're gonna put this as this level here. It's gonna be the truce card, and we'll see how that goes moving forward. And then we're gonna put it here as well. So it's kind of like in that range. All right, so then we moved out of that, right? We had looks like here we had that pop up above the price level just briefly, and then came back down, right? That was the abundance card, and then the following card was that big push higher. We had a move in the midst of a rally higher. There was an opportunity to short, right? We had a failed attempt to break through resistance, followed by a decline through support. There you go, boom. And that decline was, furthermore, this right here, the Hermit card was where we revisited an old problem, or we revisited an old level, and you can see we revisited touching the 200-day moving average. And then that created, that drop down created an opportunity position on both sides of the market. And you can see how we had to move higher. And that's the fast, sudden move higher in the midst of a decline, marking the end of the period of decline, or in other words, the Knight of Cups. And we went boom all the way up into the close, and now we're at 342. An important price level is also going to be highlighted around the end of the day in the post market. I wonder if it'll be the same price level. I think the only thing is that we were a little bit off here as far as I didn't see a high here. You know, we've got a higher high here. Other than that, I mean, the sequence of events is great. But again, guys, I don't trade during retrograde because of these type of little things that happen. Tomorrow, we have a big push to the upside. And I think end of the day, see this card right here, it's congruent with the overall theme card on the 1 month overview for this day, for the 18th. So I'm gonna mark that. I do that with like a light blue that's also translucent. all of the colors that I use in my markups, they all have meaning. This is the only way to have that much visual data visually and be able to read it. Colors, thicknesses, gradients, that sort of stuff. It all means something. All right, so this card right here, what's interesting, guys, all right, is we've got this card here. It's congruent when we look at the 1 month, right, for the 18th. We have the Aeon card here, and we also have the unicursal hexagram right there alongside it. That's an opportunity. This price level, where we are at the end of tomorrow, is going to be a price level that we will be below in the next major drop that we take. Will go lower than this unicursal hexagram. So tomorrow what I'll do is I'll mark this price level on the chart. I'll also write it here. I should do that on these as well, but I'll mark the price level on the chart and call it unicursal hexagram May 18th. And that'll go way out, and then when we see it, we're in the midst of another big decline, we'll be below that at some point. You can count on that sort of thing. At least I can. But yeah, there should be like a revisiting of a support level that was a past opportunity. That's tomorrow, revisiting of a support level that was a past opportunity, and we revisit it with a sudden dip within a period of sideways rotation. Very tricky week, to say the least. Or is. I'm saying was because I looked at it so long ago. Guys, so yeah, like if you are insisting on trading right now, if I insisted on trading right now, which I don't, I learned my lesson over many years of retrogrades. I would be short as of midday at that high, and then I would have calls as well. So I'd have puts. I'd purchase puts at the midday high, and then at the end of the day, roughly, possibly. Let's see, maybe it would have been a. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have some volatility here, and there's an opportunity in here for to position myself. With calls as well. So if I was going to trade, which I'm not, just to be clear, but if I was, that's what I would do based on these cards. Alright guys, that's where we're at right now. If things progress in a different direction, I'll pop back on, but as of right now, that's where we're at. Let me know how this is helping you guys. Let me know if you decide to trade. I'm interested if there's people that are trading that are actually doing well during retrograde. It's really uncanny for me. Like I'll be right with my predictions during retrograde, and then I'll trade and I'll make silly, like stupid errors in trading and lose money anyway, so I just don't trade during it. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's like that for everybody. Depends on your astrological chart, really. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Show some support and pay it forward when you make money with this info, guys. Just pay it forward. That's how you